Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, bringing you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we completed the last side quest in the game, and actually completed everything else. We completed the Collectopedia, getting all the items, and that leaves us with just two more things. One, I want to go over for a little bit Time Attack, a little more, as we didn't really get to touch much on it. I mean, we did technically touch on it in the beginning, but we didn't have the party members like the party that we have now. We only had Shulk and Ryan. So, what exactly is Time Attack fully? Well, if you've played Xenoblade 2 or seen my Let's Play, it's basically the equivalent in this game to the Land of Challenge. And I probably did mention this, but honestly it's been a long time, so I'm just refreshing. As you can see, I actually went through this to obtain some items and got S ranks on all of them. It's basically just taking on challenges, different challenges, and seeing what you get. Like this, let's go ahead and actually take on the He of the Metal Face. Because
enemy is dangerous enemy. Ooh, such excitement.
What this is basically a challenge where you just do what the game tells you. It's a time attack challenge.
Alrighty.
You just do what the Archsage tells you, which this involves fighting Mumkar at level 95. And since we are level 92, or mostly around level 90, we should stand a bit of a chance. Especially since we're still in casual mode, because no need to turn it off. Alright, so we don't really need any chance. Let's go ahead and just go for a buster. See if we can get it off. We got a chain attack. And of course Mumkar decided to switch back over to facing towards me, which is okay. I mean, Fiora's got Final Cross. Go for a daze.
We did it!
I love the music in Xenoblade.
Let's go! Here we go! Stream edge! Keep it coming!
Okay, my turn. I'm on it. Headshot. We're not finished yet.
Leave it to me! Keep it up!
Alrighty. I really like that fight. Not done yet. I'm on it. Nice.
We did it! I'm feeling it! All together now! We can definitely do this! Shala, don't worry about it!
I don't feel so good.
Hang in there! Don't give up! Fiora, I'll protect you!
I'm sorry.
We haven't lost yet!
The hill barrier. Give me some space. Double blade. Getting better.
Stream edge! I'm feeling it!
Double blade. Wake up.
Where am I? Pull yourself together!
I'll be fine now.
You can definitely do this! Renado! Behold the power of Renado! This isn't going well.
Just a little longer. Don't you dare give up.
I'm feeling it!
Attack. Ready and waiting. Yeah. Fire it up.
Okay, so Now that we're, you know, close to defeating him, once he is defeated, oh, we have to fight actual Mumcar. I actually did not know that. And he's level 99. Which means, you know, I think it's time, you know, pay revenge. It's fitting that Fiora is actually in the party because, you know, this is basically like our revenge because, you know, Mumcar's the one who killed it.
I'm on it. My rifle's getting hotter. Okay, perfect. We were amazing. Now we're working as one. Let's keep on going. Sure. Ridiculous. Guess I gotta try harder.
Everyone, let's go! This is the Monopoly power!
Quick attack would be good now.
Let's do this! Backslash! Fiora!
March order. You're up next. I'm on it. No way.
Oh wait, I forgot that Charlotte doesn't have a
Nice.
doesn't have a Mechon weapon.
Fiora!
Don't worry about it. Don't leave it to me. Thank you. Double blade. I'll be fine now. Thanks. Will, it's wonderful to be with everyone. My rifle's getting hotter. No way. Can you still fight? I'll be fine now. Quick attack would be good now. Got it. What?
Fiora!
Forget about it.
Fiora!
Alrighty. Oh, Zola, my turn. Headshot. Nice. We were amazing. Good to go. Fiora, let's
Well, that isn't a failure.
This is Double Blade.
Kinda did not expect that to go like that, but 'tis what it is. So yeah, the good thing is you don't get a game over from that, and you basically can just attempt it again and again. I'm not gonna go any further with it because it's kind of just the same gist. The restricted areas is actually just restricted challenges. You fight the same challenges that you did in the free section, except you're just restricted to certain party members and set levels. And what do you get for, you know, doing this? You get some Napon coins that you trade for equipment, gems, items, collectibles, and basically about anything in between. The only items I don't think you can obtain through this mode, there are certain items you can obtain, I know that, but I know for sure that you cannot obtain the other category. You specifically have to trade to get those through trading. Yeah, that's basically the gist of all I wanted to talk about when it came to time attack. I just felt we needed to touch a little bit more on it since I didn't really... I spent an entire episode, but I just felt like it wasn't enough since we only had Shulk and Rhine at the time. With that, it's on to the main focus of the episode. The last thing we need to talk about. And that is the new addition to our home screen, our title screen. New Game Plus. What is New Game Plus? Well, we'll be able to go over it. Go ahead and let's go ahead and choose our cleared file. New Game Plus carries over a lot of different things. For one, playing through this beginning here, you can actually see that Momkar has this same outfit that he does when you destroy him. Yeah, a lot of any adversaries you have throughout the game will keep their outfits that they had when they, ended their lives in the previous playthrough. Not only that, your party will actually keep their equipment, items, levels, and all that stuff. Certain key items won't carry over, but other things will. And actually, if we can get through these opening cutscenes, I'm basically just skipping through because I'm getting to the important stuff. You will notice that Shulk now has the true Monado. Or, I guess in the game sense, it's the Monado 3. This is the only weapon you can new weapon you can get for Shulk in New Game Plus. It is maxed out on everything, with auto attack being at 999. It's basically the best weapon for Shulk, and it can only be obtained through New Game Plus. If you do not choose to carry it over, you will lose it, plain and simple. And you know what's funny is that according to this, the replica Monado and the Monado Dogma and even the Rudra are all only really 30 stats lower than this. It's quite interesting. But as you can see, yes, you can do this. And the other thing is, with New Game Plus, in the appearance category, with Shulk only because everybody else had access to this, you can choose how you want to customize Shulk's weapon. You couldn't do this in the previous playthrough because Shulk was strictly meant to have the Monado, replica Monado at the point because he had lost the Monado. But in New Game Plus, you can freely choose which weapon you want Shulk's weapon to be disguised as. It will still be the stats of the Monado 3, but it will be disguised as, say, the Monado 1, the Monado 2, the replica Monado, or basically any of the other ones. So, yeah. What else is there about New Game Plus? Well, we have to get through this introduction firsthand.
Thanks, Ryan.
But the other things about New Game Plus, for one, let's look at our quest log. None of our quests carry over. All quests reset, all affinity resets. Actually, if your party affinity carries over, so if you actually wanted to try to get a max affinity through New Game Plus, you can. But yeah, your quests reset. You don't carry over. You carry over specific amounts of items and all that. Actually, let me check my items because I don't remember if everything carried over. Okay, a lot of stuff did. Good. But yes, what else is there? Well, we gotta go a little bit further into the story to be able to figure this out. I'm actually gonna discuss a few things while we're on our way over because I just want to be able to address a few things with New Game Plus, as a lot of people think it's not worth it, and I do sit in the spectrum that when it comes to Xenoblade games, especially RPGs in general, there is not a lot of replay value in New Game Plus other than just wanting to replay the game again with higher stats, and it makes the bosses ridiculously easy. However, I think there's actually an attribute to New Game Plus that can be used. Yes, expert mode. Okay, so I don't think this is actually exclusive to New Game Plus, unless I wasn't paying attention, but what expert mode does is it lets you store a potion of earned experience for later use, rather than being granted to the character immediately. You can enable it by opening the system menu with plus. So it basically is adjusting levels, and reduce your character's level with experience back to reserve experience. Basically, they took the idea that they put into Xenoblade 2 and 3 with having you go to camps and leveling up that way instead of actually getting your experience through the quests. It's reserved. They took that and made it into an expert mode to where you can... Oh, it's currently disabled. Okay, so you can actually go through and change all of your stats back down. So if you wanted to have Shulk back down at level 1 for this adventure, you could do that. And I really like that because it actually makes a little bit of a replay value with New Game Plus, because you can actually toggle, go back to level 1 and redo all your missions again. You know, redo all the side quests. Have some fun with that. There is one other thing when it comes to New Game Plus that I think is actually beneficial to you, and it can be found by looking at side quests themselves. What I mean by this is side quests have different outcomes depending on which path you chose. And heart-to-hearts are the same exact way. With New Game Plus, you can actually play through the entire game, do the side quests again, and choose the opposite route. It gives you that sense of replay value that we're kind of looking for. It gives you, a chance to see what the other route had, because while the routes that I took were the best options, you can go through and, see the other options and kind of, see how things would turn out differently. Especially the same with Heart-to-Hearts. How Heart-to-Hearts, you can check the bad endings if you went for all the good endings, and I don't know why you wouldn't at least go for one bad ending, because you get the achievement. You'd miss out on the achievement, but yeah, I think that's just a great thing with New Game Plus, and something that makes it a little worth it. Not entirely, though, because once again, New Game Plus is just New Game Plus. You're playing through the entire game again. It's like Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2 does have some things that I kind of, was sour about, and I apologize for that during my Xenoblade 2 Let's Play. I kind of didn't talk about the fact that, technically there is replay value because you get new blades and stuff that you can get, but I don't know. It's just me. And our last little bit of trivia on New Game Plus that I want to talk about is actually Fiora herself. And that is, if you look at our stats, we are level 12 as Fiora. Why is that? Well, it's because the game considers this Fiora and Mechon Fiora as two separate party members, because they join at two completely different parts of the game, and are completely different party members, as well as just having different levels. See, when Mechon Fiora joins you, she's around the level you are. When Fiora joins you, she's around the level you are too. So she would basically be, Fiora now is at the level that she would be when she died in the Mechon attack, which in our case, we were all at level 12. Is this a terrible thing? Not particularly, because this is another part of New Game Plus, because something about Fiora is if we say we want to go and fight some monsters. Well, if we were to do that, we'd actually find we would actually get an affinity coin from leveling up. This is not, we can actually, I'm trying to figure out how to word this properly, but, so, basically, getting an affinity coin, you get an affinity coin every time you level up. Once you hit level 99, the max level, you don't get any more. This is actually a good way to get affinity coins for skill linking, due to the fact that Fiora is not at level 99, and you could technically grind her up to level 99, so say you get Shulk and Ryan back in the party, they're level 91. Well, you can go and grind a unique monster that's way stronger than you, and get Fiora's levels up that way, making it quicker, because she'll gain a bunch of affinity coins from it. Do you need to do that? No. Is it worth it? Probably not, but it's just a cool little thing that is kind of cool about Fiora. One last thing I want to kind of go over, and it's something that I've actually learned from Chuck Conroy's Let's Play, and I wanted to come over and see it myself, is that you can actually see Ryan doing push-ups over here in the military district with Fiora. If you do come back here with Shulk, when Fiora, like Shulk's joined the party with Fiora, he will not be there anymore because he will be in the weapon development lab where he has that little accident with Monado. But yeah, that's just about everything I wanted to talk about with New Game Plus. You basically can play through the entire game again. You can go fight the same enemies, go do the same side quests, look for different outcomes, view all your heart-to-hearts again, choose those different outcomes. But other than that, it's just your normal RPG New Game Plus. And it's not really worth it. I'm not going to go through a whole nother playthrough with it because it's just... we'd just be viewing the same cutscenes and stuff over and over again. It's just not really worth showing off. So, with that, that's every single thing I wanted to go over in Xenoblade Chronicles. Yes, I know we have the unique monsters. Yes, I know we have the super bosses and their locations. And yes, I know we have the heart-to-hearts. Don't worry, those will be a part of the end of the series. Those are going to be bonus videos because I need to grind up my party members to max affinity before I can view all the heart-to-hearts. But anyway, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we start the extra story. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, troops out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.